become part of the news, and it's having an impact. Fictional stories disguised as real news are causing damage on political and international fronts across the world. Hello, I'm Anand Naidu, and this is The Heat. It's a sign of the times, fake news that goes viral. It's a problem that stretches from Myanmar to France, from the United States to Germany. The notion that millions around the globe could be deceived by the same piece of wrong information seems as unlikely as it is unbelievable. But in this age of social sharing, has sensationalism trumped truth? And should social networking sites like Facebook, Google, and Twitter, companies through which almost all news flows, get involved? Jim Spellman has more.
Fake news, lies packaged to look like real news, is usually spread on social media sites and often intended to do political damage. During the U.S. presidential election, fake news was common and may have even had an impact on the election's outcome. Donald Trump winning over rival Hillary Clinton.
The epidemic of malicious fake news and false propaganda that flooded social media over the past year, it's now clear that so-called fake news can have real-world consequences.
One fake news story falsely claimed Clinton ran a child prostitution ring out of a pizza parlor in Washington, D.C. The fake story spread online with the hashtag Pizzagate. First, the story did political damage to Clinton and later put lives at risk when a gunman burst into the pizzeria in early December, claiming he came to rescue the non-existent children. He fired the gun, but no one was hurt.
It's deeply troubling that some of those false reports could lead to violence.
New polling data from the Pew Research Center shows that 64% of Americans say fake news has caused a great deal of confusion, and nearly a quarter of Americans say they have spread fake news online. 14% say they spread it knowing it was fake. And the phenomenon is not unique to the United States.
Opinions aren't formed the way they were 25 years ago. Today we have fake sites, bots, trolls, things that regenerate themselves, reinforcing opinions with certain algorithms.
There are attempts being made to reduce the impact of fake news. In Germany, some officials are calling for new laws to fight the phenomenon, and some social media sites are attempting to reduce the amount of fake news on their platforms. Facebook now allows its users to report fake news, but in many cases, it's not easy to tell the difference between fake news, opinion, and satire.
Fake news is not as simple as bzz, it's false. Fake news is also about grays and how true things are. That's a lot more complicated to speak about. But right now, all they're trying to do is fact check those things that are apparently and obviously false and not give them money. That's an easy first step, but there's a lot more work to do.
Freedom of speech laws in the U.S. and other countries make fighting fake news difficult, so it will likely continue to be hard to separate truth from fiction. Jim Spellman, Washington.